Kaspa holders, welcome back to another brand new video. In today's video, I want to talk more about Kaspa. Okay, so today something very interesting did in fact happen for Kaspa. Kaspa is breaking record highs. So pretty much, guys, as we know, about 1 week ago, okay, we did in fact see Kaspa doing over 60 million transactions in a single day. Okay, over 60 million transactions in a single day. And at that time, we thought that was crazy. But guess what, guys? Today, Kaspa broke that record. And Kaspa today did over 158 million transactions in 24 hours, in a day, guys. So this is insane. Okay, I do want to talk more about this. A couple of hours ago, I already talked about this. Okay, I talked a little bit about this. But in today's video, okay, in this video, I want to talk more about that as well. Okay, so this is insane. This is truly, history in the making right now for Kaspa, right? It truly is. It is breaking record highs, guys. So I do want to talk about this. Okay, it's actually pretty interesting. And let's have a look at the Kaspa price right now. So the Kaspa price right now, guys, looking a little bit more better than it was, earlier this morning, earlier today, right? Kaspa was sitting at about 0.075, even to 0.074, okay? But right now, it is back at 0.076. So looking slightly, okay, a bit more better today for Kaspa, right? But yeah, Kaspa is still down over 1% today for the week. Okay, it is still slightly down as well, 1%. And for the month, it is down almost 5%, guys. So this is truly, a blessing to accumulate some Kaspa, while it's super undervalued. As I've been telling guys many times, this is a gift to load up on a Kaspa while it's super cheap. It is super undervalued. And once we do see Kaspa having a breakout, because, like what I've been telling guys many times, that's going to be happening for Kaspa. We're going to see Kaspa having a beautiful breakout too, right? Beyond 10 cents, even back up to its previous highs of 20 cents, even reaching new record highs. Okay, and we may not see Kaspa at these price levels ever again once we do in fact see Kaspa having this breakout, right? But yeah, looking at this, guys, okay, so if we look here, if we scroll down here, live transactions for Kaspa right now is not going, crazy right now. Okay, it's doing about, 27.5 transactions per second. But a couple of hours ago, we did in fact see this going to like 1,000, even over 2,000 transactions per second for Kaspa. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I saw it and it was actually insane. Now, this is what I really wanted to show you guys. Okay, so you guys can just clearly see right over here. Okay, today Kaspa did over 150 million transactions in a single day. It's showing 151 million here, but apparently, it was much higher than that, a little bit more higher than that, 158 million transactions in a single day, right, in 24 hours. So yeah, like I said, guys, about 1 week ago, we saw Kaspa doing over 60 million transactions, okay, in a single day, and a lot of us thought that was crazy. But today, Kaspa broke that record, okay, it broke a new record, and it did over 158 million transactions in a single day. So this is insane, guys. Okay, it really is. Kaspa is truly, making history right now. Okay, it really is, guys. So I just clearly see, I posted this today saying, oh wow, I thought 60 million plus transactions in a day was crazy, but Kaspa did over 150 million transactions. This is insane, and it is insane. Okay, it's actually mind-blowing. Okay, and of course, other people, in the Kaspa community are in fact talking about this. Okay, it is in fact a big deal. So Kaspa Daily says here, Kaspa just hit a new milestone, 151 million transactions in a single day, breaking its previous record. The network keeps proving what true scalability looks like, handling massive on-chain activity with ease thanks to its unique block DAG architecture. So yeah, insane, right? It really is, guys. It's truly insane to look at, because a lot of us thought, Kaspa doing over 60 million transactions in a day was crazy. But, today it did over 158 million transactions in a day, guys. Okay, so looking at this, it gets even crazier. Look at the comparison here. So it says here, the Kaspa network just set a new all-time record for accepted transactions in a single day, recording 158,364 transactions within a 24-hour period. This milestone doubles the previous record and represents a tenfold increase compared to October 22nd, 2024 during the KRC 20 minting and trading surge. The record surge was part of a planned network stress test. So yeah, like I said, this was in fact a stress test, just like many other times, in previous times. So yeah, guys, the main reason why we are in fact seeing these massive transactions happening for Kaspa is because of testing. Okay, especially with smart contracts live now. Okay, a lot of testing is in fact happening right now. Okay, so it is absolutely amazing to see that people are in fact giving this a test, right? And I believe, I forgot who their names were. I believe one of them were Crypto Odie, and he is doing a lot of testing for Kaspa as well, and that's why we are in fact seeing the transactions going absolutely nuts for the past few days, like today, right? Especially, and I'm pretty sure there's other people out there, right, in the Kaspa community, with him doing these tests as well, right, for Kaspa, right, these stress tests, and that's why we are in fact seeing these transactions breaking record highs, right? Now look at this, guys. Okay, this is actually very interesting. So it says here on October 5th, 2025, the Kaspa network processed over 158 million transactions in a single day, nearly matching Bitcoin's total transactions for the entire past year. That is actually mind-blowing to think about, right? And it also says here, according to data from White Charts and Glassnode, the Bitcoin network processed approximately 160 million transactions between October 5th, 2024 and October 4th, 2025. So pretty interesting. Okay, very interesting, guys, right? Looking at this, okay, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin network over the past year did 160 million, transactions, and Kaspa network on October 5th, 2025 just did 158 million transactions, guys. And this is in a single day. It's not in like the year, right? Like Bitcoin. So huge difference there, guys, and this is actually insane. So this just shows you guys that Kaspa is so much more faster. In simple terms, right, it's just better, right? It really is, guys, right? It's a huge upgrade from Bitcoin. But yeah, looking at this, okay, now this is actually pretty interesting, okay, because a couple of days ago, okay, we did actually see Kaspa doing 5,584 transactions per second, okay, and that was like a record high. But apparently it broke that today, right? So apparently Kaspa processed 5,705 transactions in 1 second. Okay, and here's proof right over here, okay? 5,705, okay, in a single second, guys. That is actually insane. So Kaspa today is breaking record highs, okay? It really is, guys, and it's amazing to see. Now, let's talk about this real quick, which is actually very interesting. Again, I do believe the Kaspa price is going to be having a beautiful move up to the upside. We're going to see a beautiful breakout, and we're going to see Kaspa going parabolic. And I hope you Kaspa holders are truly ready. So it says here, Kaspa volatility keeps tightening as the Bollinger Bands squeeze further on the weekly chart, hinting that a bigger move may be getting closer. After weeks of calm price action, this kind of compression often leads to strong momentum in either direction once the market decides its next move. So yeah, guys, it's getting tighter and tighter. We are in fact seeing the Bollinger Bands here, right? And yeah, it is squeezing. It is getting in fact tighter, and Kaspa has to make a move. And I do believe it's going to be going up to the upside. Like I said many times, okay, we're going to see Kaspa having a beautiful breakout. And I do believe that is going to be happening for Kaspa, okay, in the next upcoming, few weeks. I do believe we're going to see a massive move happening for Kaspa. And of course, throughout next year in 2026, like what I talked about in my most previous video a couple of hours ago, in 2026, I do believe we're going to see Kaspa move. Okay, Kaspa's like pretty much going to have like its own bull market, right? So Kaspa holders, be ready for that. Now, this is actually very interesting. So it says here, I still remember the days when Bitcoin was moving in $10 steps. When BTC broke $1,000 again in 2016, nobody around me understood. None of my friends cared about Bitcoin back then. Today, Bitcoin moves $1,000 up and down in a single day. The day will come when Kaspa moves $1 per day. I'll remind you of my words when it happens. Okay, so yeah, it says here, remember when Bitcoin moved in $10 steps. Okay, I wasn't around. Okay, I don't remember that. Right, I got into Bitcoin like in early of 2021, right? But it also says here now it moves $1,000 in a day. The day will come when Kaspa moves $1 per day. That is true, right? That is true. That is coming, guys. We know Kaspa will be reaching the dollar ranges, meaning yes, we're gonna see Kaspa reaching, $1, $3, $5, $10, $20, right? $30 and beyond. This is going to be happening for Kaspa, of course, long term, right? When I tell you guys Kaspa is going to be reaching, $20 and beyond, of course, I'm talking long term here, right? So understand, guys, Kaspa will eventually, be moving, $1 in a single day, whether that's up or down, just like Bitcoin. Back in 2016, Bitcoin, it was at $1,000. It was doing like $10 steps. Okay, it was moving by like $10, couple of dollars, per day, right? Now today, Bitcoin moves $1,000 up or down, which is crazy. And the same thing is going to be happening for Kaspa. Okay, we're going to see Kaspa move $1 per day, whether that's up or down, whether it's going up by $1 or going down by $1. That's how much Kaspa is going to be worth, guys, right? So understand Kaspa is a long-term play. Okay, I actually do see Kaspa like the early stages of Bitcoin. That honestly is how it is, right? And how we should see it, because it's facts. Okay, like Kaspa right now is truly like the early days of Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was worth below $100 even, right? That's how early we are in this project for Kaspa, guys. Okay, so that being said, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about the transactions? Okay, I mean, this is a new record high for Kaspa. Okay, over 150. Okay, over 158 million transactions in a single day. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this? I would love to know. But that being said, guys, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always much appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.